This is a walking tour of Rome, but with a twist. It's split into two parts. The first part, we take you through areas you might not even know exist, off the usual tourist path. You'll discover unexpected corners and unique perspectives of the city. And in the second part, we'll revisit some iconic places, but at the right time. We'll share tips on how to enjoy these spots when they're less crowded and more magical. So whether it's your first time here or your fifth, stay with us. Rome always has another side to show you, if you know when and where to look. We start at something most people don't expect to see in Rome, a pyramid. That's right, this is the Pyramid of Cestius. Built around 12 BC, when Egyptomania swept through Rome, it's one of the city's most unique monuments. It sits just outside Porta San Paolo, one of the ancient city gates, and blends into everyday life like it's no big deal. But take a moment to walk around it. The graffiti-covered wall, the passing trams, the commuters rushing by. It's where ancient history meets modern rhythm. Right next to the pyramid, Porta San Paolo stands firm, a piece of Rome's Aurelian walls. It's one of the best preserved gates. The walls feel massive, and if you stand still long enough, you can almost hear the echoes of chariots passing through. A short walk away, tucked in plain sight, is a modest yet powerful memorial. Tutti potenziali bersagli, or we are all potential targets. It's a reminder of those lost to terrorism in Italy. It's small, subtle, and often missed, but it speaks volumes. Take a moment, read the names, let it sit with you. Here, among modern traffic and ruins, is where Julius Caesar was assassinated. The Largo di Torre, Argentina, looks like a collapsed city center frozen in time, and you'll likely notice a few cats lounging in the sun. It's also home to a cat sanctuary. History and furballs, only in Rome. During the day, Campo de Fiori turns into a colorful open-air market. Stalls fill the square with fresh fruit, vegetables, cheeses, spices, flowers, you name it. Locals come to shop, tourists stop to take pictures, and the smell of roasted coffee drifts from nearby cafes. Vendors shout their prices. The cobblestones are busy with footsteps, and sunlight bounces off the surrounding ochre facades. It's lively, it's loud, and it's full of that everyday Roman charm. At night, the energy shifts. The market is gone, but people gather again, this time around the statue of Giordano Bruno, not Dante as some think. He was a philosopher, burned at the stake here in 1600. Now, students, locals, and travelers sit on the base of the monument, sipping drinks, sharing stories. It's a popular meeting spot, gritty and raw, but very Roman. You'll hear laughter, music from someone's phone, the occasional bottle clink. It's messy, imperfect, and full of life. Trastevere is one of those places that just feels different, like you've wandered into a small Italian village tucked inside the city. During the day, it's laid back, but at night, it transforms. Especially on weekends, the alleys come alive. Young people gather in the tiny streets, talking, laughing, sometimes singing, right there between the old walls. You'll hear guitar strumming, conversations in many languages, and the occasional group bursting into song. It's chaotic, but welcoming. One of the most popular meeting points is the Fontana di Santa Maria in Trastevere, in the square right outside the church. It's not just a place to sit, it's where people wait for friends, share a drink, eat gelato, or simply hang out and watch the night go by. But you'll also notice something less charming: trash. Rome struggles with waste management. Sometimes the bins overflow. It's frustrating, and as a visitor, it's not a great look. Still, the spirit of Trastevere pushes through. It's raw, it's alive, and it's unforgettable. Trastevere has become one of Rome's most famous destinations, not just for its beauty, but for its spirit. People don't come here for big monuments, they come for the vibe. It's the mix of ivy-covered buildings, old churches, and streets filled with music and laughter. Don't be afraid of the crowds, they're part of the charm. It's messy, spontaneous, and full of life. Piazza del Popolo at night feels like an entirely different place. Quiet, still. The grand obelisk and twin churches look more cinematic under soft lights. Late at night, St. Peter's Square feels like a completely different world. There are no lines, no crowds, no tour groups, just silence. The lights glow softly on the cobblestones, and the basilica itself stands peacefully under the night sky. It's one of the few times you can take in its scale without distractions. Even the fountains sound louder in the quiet. Whether you're religious or not, it's a calming, almost sacred moment. From Ponte Umberto I, you get what might be the most iconic night view in all of Rome. The calm Tiber flows beneath you, and across the water, perfectly lined up in the distance, is the softly lit dome of St. Peter's Basilica. Just below it, you can see Ponte Sant'Angelo, glowing gently in the night, its angel statues only just visible from here. That layered composition, river, bridge, dome, is why photographers love this spot. Many stay for hours, capturing time-lapse videos as the lights shift and the sky turns dark. To the right, if you look closely near the Italian flag, you can just make out Castel Sant'Angelo, barely lit but unmistakable. Piazza Navona is one of Rome's most iconic squares, but timing makes all the difference. If you come during fall or spring, on a weekday evening, the crowds are thinner and the atmosphere is much more relaxed. You'll still find plenty of restaurants with outdoor seating and those mushroom heaters glowing warmly beside the tables. People dine slowly, savoring their pasta and wine under the soft light of the street lamps and the glow of Bernini's fountains. The Fontana dei Quattro Fiumi trickles in the background, and you can actually hear it without the constant buzz of daytime tourists. The whole square feels like it's taking a deep breath. If you're looking to end your night with a calm, elegant vibe, this is the spot. It's romantic, atmospheric, and still very Roman. And that's the end of our walk, at least for tonight. We've seen quieter sides of famous places, wandered through lesser-known corners, and caught a few peaceful moments most visitors miss. But trust us, this isn't everything. Rome has countless spots like these, especially if you explore at night or off-season. So, if you enjoyed this slower, more intimate side of Rome, stick with us. We'd love to hear from you. Which stop was your favorite? Is there a particular moment that stood out to you? Do you have a question? Please leave a comment. If our videos add a sprinkle of joy to your travels, show some love by liking, subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and staying tuned for more.